Hello everyone, my name is SiC and welcome to Tannenberg. I just bought this game because I also played a little bit of Verdun and I love the idea of of World War I games and I want to support it. You know, I think World War I is vastly underrepresented, especially in first-person shooters. Of course there is Battlefield 1, but that one I wouldn't really qualify as a World War I shooter. I think that one was actually, you know, in terms of authenticity, I think it's pretty damn horrible, so having a game like Verdun and like Tannenberg, you know, that's a breath of fresh air, man. It's like the first real first-person shooter that actually tries to capture World War I well. And I think that is really admirable. However, I did think that Verdun suffered from some technical issues as well as a much too low player count. But with Tannenberg, they actually improved the player count. It's now 64 players on this map. So that is really damn nice. Verdun was capped to 32. So alright, so we are capturing the train. That's good. This is my second match. The last match only lasted for a little while. So I actually don't have much experience playing this game as well as Verdun, because like I said, Verdun had some technical issues for me. So I didn't play a whole lot of that, even though I wanted to. I'll try to play a little bit more of this one though. At least we helped capture the sector before I got killed. Rip Van Adder. Alright, well. And this is also new to the game. We now have sectors that we need to take control of. And well, we just took control of the armored train. We can spawn on one of my squad mates, though my squad does seem to be fairly spread out. And I think my squad mate actually got killed right after I spawned. And that's another thing that I really like about the Verdun games, or the Verdun game and Tannenberg as well, is that the death screams are there. Oh crap. That is not good. I'm wounded. I wonder if there's a bleed out function as well. Crap! Damn it! I saw that guy way too late. Oh man. But yeah, there's death screams and there's some animations as well. I think that is really awesome. And yeah, let's see if we can spawn straight back in. You cannot respawn if there are enemies capturing the sector, but apparently we were there just in time. Damn it. Come on, there we go. Got some payback. That was the guy that shot me, so... Also, there's no real zoom on the weapons, which I think is awesome. It makes for more tense firefights that take place over a little bit more distance. Ooh, we have a guy there. Crap! Damn it! Of course, you know, turrets are very powerful, but they make you an easy target. Holy hell. Alright. Luckily though, we can still respawn, and it seems we are about even. Let's see, they have 3 sectors, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're not even. I guess, yeah, this is the headquarters, so this is our headquarters, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and they have 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's just keep respawning on the train so that we don't lose the middle of our map here. Ooh. And actually bodies stay around for quite a long time and they get all kinds of messed up as well. I think this is a player and what the hell happened to him? So yeah, gore and sounds of death, you know, they're done pretty well and I think that's pretty damn great. That was very close. What the hell is that? That's coming in from the tree line somewhere. Well, I think someone is actually manning the turret because it's moving around, yeah. There's an invisible guy on the turret. This is an open beta, it is not a finished product, so bugs like this can and will occur. Alright, so don't mind that too much. Oh, that's a friendly. Good. Damn it, come on. I know you're behind the tree. I really hope my teammate is not going to stand up. Ooh, yeah, there we got one. Ooh, and I got hit as well. I'm wounded. But Like I said, I'm still not sure if... Oh crap. Yeah, let's move away from here. Let's go prone. Yeah, apparently I don't think there's a bleed out mechanic, which is just fine to me, to be honest. I mean, it's okay in Red Orchestra. It's not a mechanic I hugely enjoy, but you know, because you're basically dead anyway. It does give you a chance to get a kill back, but I don't know, man. I prefer just straight up death, or if you're getting wounded, there should be some mechanic that you are less accurate or you can't run as well. Something like that, I would much prefer. But that is not in this game. And actually, leaning doesn't seem to be in here as well. Crap. Oh man, I need to reload. Alright, he's dead. Just like with Orchestra though, this game is very lethal, which I quite enjoy. Right, so apparently I'm the only one, or actually there's a second guy holding the train, and I got hit. Grenade! Damn it. Now I'm curious if these bodies were laying here before already, or if they are simply players that died and are still around. Because, like I said, the amount of bodies that stay in Verdun, and probably this game as well, seems to be fairly huge. Which I think is absolutely great, because it does give you that feeling of mass warfare that World War I is all about, you know. Especially in Verdun it was helpful, because the player count was so low, you had only 16 players on each side. So 32 in total, and that on a battlefield just doesn't feel like a whole lot, you know. Alright, so we took the trench network over there apparently. Ooh, somebody got shot. Now you might notice that there is not a whole lot of trenches here. There are a few trenches, there are definitely some fortifications, but nothing too big. And that is actually reminiscent of the Eastern Front of World War I. That was a lot more mobile. There were some conflicts in some places where things stagnated a little bit, but on the whole, World War I on the Eastern Front was a lot more mobile than the war on the Western Front. Ooh, wow. I have a feeling this guy was sitting around already. Yeah, let's meet up with our teammate. Yeah, I have a feeling, and this is just a feeling mind you, but I have a feeling that Tannenberg is going to do slightly better than Verdun, simply because of the way the maps work. Right, so those are all friendlies. And the reason I say that is because, well, you can see there's a lot more cover, there's a lot more hills, and it's easier to move around and stay hidden, because it's not blasted to hell, you know? And that is something that I really quite enjoyed in Verdun, to be honest, and I quite enjoy that in Red Orchestra as well, like the really bare maps where it's very hard to move, because that kind of is rewarding and it's a skill on its own, just to be able to get from one point to the next. What the hell was that? That was a friendly, I hope? I'm not sure. Oh! Oh, we got lucky there. They have caps instead of helmets. Damn it. That's going to be confusing. I'm looking for the Pickelhaube, which is the helmet with the little point on top. But we apparently don't fight enemies who wear those at the moment, so they are German, however. So we simply need to be very careful with who we shoot. There we go. Wilhelm Diederich. Well, you're definitely German. Alright, let's reload. That's not great. Oh, that's a friendly. Crap, I need to be careful there. Ooh. Oh, crap. I guess I should have stayed down. I think I caught a piece of shrapnel there. Not sure if shrapnel is actually modeled or being tracked. Oh, this is not good, but we are capturing it again. Let's respawn on our friendly here. I quite like this front line map as well, because it is a little bit more dynamic than the Verdun maps were. There we go. But yeah, there's like, you know, there's interesting shapes that this combat or conflict can take, basically, because depending on what sectors you own, you know, the front line is going to look different, and the front line in Verdun is very static. There's less zones that you can take. So yeah, I quite like that. I quite like the idea of these more dynamic front lines. I think that's a pretty big improvement. And also there seems to be fewer technical issues, like the aiming feels a lot better than it did in Verdun. That was an issue I had, where the aiming felt pretty floaty. Now, apparently that was a problem you could fix by turning off some settings, but I never managed to make that work, so damn it. What the hell? Alright, he's dead. There seems to be some sort of animations going on as well, which I quite like for the deaths. You know, like that guy basically looked like he was throwing himself forward, but then they turn into a ragdoll. I think that's quite cool, because that is something that I miss in a lot of modern games, is, you know, interesting dying animations. People just kind of drop and flop around, and if the ragdolls are not well done, then it just looks weird and funky, you know. So a combination of, yeah, there we go. A combination of animations turning into ragdolls, I think, is definitely very good. Right, that's friendly. That is not friendly right there. I think, nope. And he's on to me. We need to be very careful with what we do now. Friendly should be over that position though, so yeah. Let's reload. And let's move forward, along with the rest of our guys. Now, there was talk, I think, of combining Verdun with this game, and I think that would be absolutely perfect, because that way you capture both sides of the front. Both fronts of the war. Well, there's actually a third front as well. You have the southern front in Italy, in the mountains as well. And that was a whole different beast, and a very different kind of combat again. Same with the Eastern Front and the Western Front. Like, the big difference there was, you know, static combat versus a little bit more mobile combat on the Eastern Front. The Southern Front was, like I said, more mountainous, so very, very hard as well. Mountain passes seem to be fairly easy to hold, and holy hell. Minenwerfer, okay. Well, that was not great. Good shot on him though, damn it. Anyway, we captured the trench network. Let's respawn there again. And since respawning is so fast, like, that actually keeps up the pressure quite well, I think. And I feel that is probably the best thing for this game, is because that feels like there's always soldiers moving forward. Oh crap! I saw one guy and then I saw tracers heading towards me as well. Not great. But yeah, I really enjoy how quickly you die. And ooh, we won. Rounds are pretty quick. I think they kept going for a lot longer in Verdun. But anyway, this is a first look at Tannenberg. So if you want to see more combat and more videos of this game, please let me know, and will definitely be playing some more of this. Oh, highest score of squad times 1, most kills of squad. Really? Really? That is nice. Most effective players. Well, I'm not in between that, but this is only my second round, so yeah, I wouldn't expect that one. Holy hell, that's a lot of statistics, isn't it? A lot of statistics. Let's see, how many kills did we get? 7. Well, that's not too bad. Anyway, see you guys for the next video.